Hey guys, what's up? This is Tim, and today I have a special guest. His name is MattsMacintosh. So why don't you introduce yourself, Matt?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Matt has a YouTube channel. As I just said, it's Matt's Macintosh. He has over, I think, 18,000 subscribers, and so he's a pretty big member of the tech community. And I just brought him on here today to ask him some questions about what he does and what he's all about. Matt, I guess the first question I'd like to ask you is, why did you start making YouTube videos?
That is a good question. I have two answers for it. The first is because I was bored. I actually didn't know anything about the YouTube tech community at all, and I was randomly searching for some kind of tutorial one day, and I saw a YouTuber I Talk Apple. She makes some great videos. And she was the first tech YouTuber I ever saw, and I was like, "Oh, well, that seems kind of cool." And then I saw a few others, and then the next week I was sitting around bored and I was like, oh, you know what? I should make one of those videos. And then, it just kind of took off from there. So, I guess I was bored and then I got inspired from other YouTubers. So those are my reasons.
All right. I guess the next question would be, what camera do you use to record your videos? Because I've seen you have some great quality videos, and you have some cool focusing effects in your Mac videos. I guess the question would be, what camera do you use?
The camera I'm using right now is the Canon 60D. In my older videos, I used Flip HD. That was the camera I first started with. And then I used a T2i for a little bit. I recommend to anyone who starts to get serious about video making to look into getting an SLR camera for doing video, just because it will give you that flexibility to do things like rack the focus and change out lenses and things like that. I love the 60D. I recommend it to anyone. I also recommend people like the T3i or something like that if they're looking to get a new camera. But you know what I always say? It's not the camera, it's what you shoot with it, So if you can take terrible cameras and get great footage out of them if you just give a little creativity and just think about it a little bit more. And I've seen amazing stuff shot with camera phones.
Okay. What is your favorite part about making YouTube videos? Because I know I have a lot of it, but what's your favorite part?
I enjoy the editing process and learning about editing. Most of my videos that I make, I get like a kind of a general topic idea, but then how I shoot it is usually because I'm trying to learn a specific technique. So if you're watching one of my videos and you happen to see a lot of a certain kind of shot or a lot of a certain effect or something like that, it's probably because I was learning how to do that effect and I decided to force myself to learn how to do it by making a video. That's definitely my favorite part, is just the editing process and learning more about that and getting better at that.
All right. One of the things that you are known for, and what I know you for, because I found your channel through this, is the old Mac videos, like the original Macintoshes. So I guess my question would be, how did you obtain all these old Macs? Because you seem to be very knowledgeable on those.
Yeah, I definitely have a lot of Macs. You know what? I depending on how you count them, if you count ones that are in pieces and stuff, I probably have about 19 or 20 or so.
Wow.
Most of them, like people say that, like, oh, you got 20 Macs, but yeah, but most of them are worth like $10 or
Yeah.
something. They're like old and broken, so it's not that big of a deal. But I got into it just by accident one day through eBay, and that's where I've gotten a lot of the Macs I have. This is a few years ago, and I was looking for something else, and I happened to see an original 1984 Macintosh. It's on sale on eBay. It was the guy said it was broken and it wasn't working, and he had a buy it now price of something. I want to say it was like $100 or something like that, which seemed like a lot to me at the time for an old computer. But later I learned that they sell for a lot more than that, the original Macs. I bought it on a whim, and then I was like, oh, that's cool, and then started getting into it more and more. But yeah, most of them, like I said, from eBay. You can get Craigslist, garage sales, thrift shops, like anything you could imagine. I've got a friend who gets a lot of old Macs from when schools like upgrade their machines and they get rid of the old ones. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, there's a lot of different sources out there.
Yeah, they're definitely a cool collector's item, I guess. With the YouTube tech community, where do you see it going in the future? Because it's definitely has some potential to grow a lot bigger.
Yeah, and it's funny. I think it's grown. a lot just since I first started making videos. Um and I think the quality has really stepped up a lot too. Like the game has really stepped up. Like you look, I mean, when I started making videos, and you look at my early videos, they're terrible, just because that was kind of the standard of the time. But then, in the last year and a half, I guess, year and three quarters since I've been making videos, I mean, the quality has just gotten unbelievable. And I see guys, uh, younger guys that maybe they probably don't have as many subscribers or viewers as they deserve because they're making like amazing stuff out there.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think in the future, what you're going to see is just people up on that quality. Someone asked me the other day whether it bothers me that there's so much, I guess, competition with a lot of different tech YouTubers out there. It doesn't bother me at all because I don't really look at it as competition. I look at it as we all try to make each other better. Like I see like, I see TLD today do something. And I'm like, man, I wish I would have thought of that. Like, that's pretty cool. And then, like it makes me encourage me to get better with my videos. And I see the whole community kind of going in that direction. So yeah, I think the sky's the limit. I see people making more and more professional content and, yeah, things just getting better and better.
Yeah, I definitely think that we learn from each other and can definitely step up our game from each other. So I guess what's kind of like a question that I and probably you get a lot is people just with small channels, they're wondering how to get more popular. And what advice do you think you would have for smaller YouTube channels just starting off wanting to make tech videos?
Okay, well, I got a couple pieces of advice. One, if you're just starting off, you need to be starting for the right reasons, right?
Yep.
And if your goal is like day one, your goal is to make partner, you're doing the wrong thing, because there's people who struggle for years before they make partner and stuff like that. Your goal first and foremost should be to have fun, right? So if you're making videos because you enjoy it, then you're doing the right thing, So as long as if you are having fun making videos, then it doesn't matter about the subscribers and the views, right? Because you had a good time doing it. So I mean, who cares if one person or 1,000 people saw it? If it was fun for you to do, that doesn't matter. Now that being said, it's cool that when other people enjoy things that you enjoy and that you've made, So I'd say once you kind of get started and are going and are making the style of videos you want to make and are enjoying it, I think one of the best ways to get more views is to be interactive as much as possible. Be interactive with your audience. I know I read every single comment I get. I wish I had the time to reply to all of them. I don't, but things like that. Being interactive with your fellow YouTubers, like we were talking about, other YouTubers making each other better, and that kind of networking can really help out. Like when I was first starting out, guys that I made friends with as early starting YouTubers, we're all between 15, 20, 30,000 subscribers now. So you can kind of grow your audience with your group of fellow YouTubers that you started out with. So that's kind of my biggest recommendations there is just have fun with it, be interactive, enjoy the community, and just make the videos you want to make.
That's some great advice, guys. I would take that to heart if I were you. And thanks a lot, Matt, for being on the show this week. And if you guys want to be on the show next week and just personal message me, and I'll see what I can do to get you on. And thanks to Matt. Matt, you want to say goodbye to these guys?
Yeah. See you guys later, and thanks for having me on, man. I appreciate it. I always enjoy doing things like this.
Anytime, man. It's my honor. See you later, guys. I'm Tim the Great, signing out.